Hi, welcome. I'm Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot, and this is Willow, and I can't guarantee that she's going to stay. She is a little bit camera shy, but she's doing okay so far. So anyway, hi, welcome. Oh, there she goes. Okay, there you go, honey. Okay. All right. So, I wanted to talk with you today about how you can get to know your own tarot deck just a little bit better. Because actually, I had a conversation with someone the other day, and she said that a friend of hers had given her a deck years ago, and she still had it on her shelf at home, and she still was interested in, and intended to someday start reading them. But she was intimidated by the idea of taking out the cards, opening a book, figuring out a spread, looking up every meaning of every card in the book. I mean, it was just too overwhelming for her as a busy person. So she just left those cards on the shelf and wasn't able to take that leap into the world of tarot. So I suggested to her an exercise that she could do. This is something that I do regularly, and it's certainly not something that I came up with. My mentor used it with me, and it's been used in many tarot classes. And actually, the source, I believe, is the amazing Mary K. Greer and her book Tarot for Yourself. So that's a book that I highly recommend. And she calls this exercise entering the card. So here's what you do. Sit somewhere quietly, take a few moments to yourself, turn your phone off, make sure no one's going to bother you for a few minutes. Sit yourself down, let yourself feel grounded and relaxed. Then shuffle your deck and just randomly pick out a card. And while you're shuffling, you could ask something like, what do I most need to know today? What do the cards want me to know today? And then see what card comes out. So then just take that card and hold it in front of you, about arm's length away, wherever is comfortable, so that you can look at the card in a relaxed way. Maybe your eyes are going to start to have that soft focus or a little bit unfocused. That's what you're looking for. So just want you to take a nice deep breath and look at that card and put aside any expectations, put aside any meanings that you've read in a book, and just see what speaks to you in that card today. Allow your eyes to roam over the card and just go to whatever attracts your attention in it. And when you feel ready, visualize this card growing in size. It's growing so large that you can walk right into that scene. So go ahead and walk into the scene. So now take your time, relax, look around. What do you see? What can you see that is beyond the boundaries of the card? What else is going on there? What colors do you notice? What symbols or figures are in the card? What's the weather like? Is it warm? Is it cold? What's the atmosphere? Do you feel happy and excited, or does it make you feel a little bit melancholy? Just allow yourself to experience what's going on without any judgment, without thinking too much about it. And then if there's a figure in the card that is calling to you, go over and talk to them. Go over and ask them a question if you have one. Listen to what they have to say to you. Maybe they have a message for you. So just accept that. Say thank you. If you spoke to someone, say thank you for that advice. Thank you for that message. And then when you're ready, step out of that card and visualizing it shrinking back down to normal size, and there it is in your hand again. So then take another deep breath and just allow all that to sink in. Think about what you felt, what you saw, what your message was. Just let it settle and digest a little bit. And then I really recommend that you write it down, in a tarot journal, or just jot down your impressions, things that you learned, things that you noticed in the card that particularly called to you. Jot that down. Because by doing that, you're building your own book of tarot meanings that have special resonance with you. There's a personal connection there, so that every time you see that card, you'll immediately be able to call upon that feeling, that message, something really personal for you. Because I mean, personally, I really feel it's important to have a solid knowledge about tarot, to study, to learn the cards, to learn the system, learn the symbols. That's really important. But also extremely important is building your own personal connection with those cards, so that you can let them speak to you. You can listen to your intuition instead of just going to what you read in a book, And this exercise can really help you build up that personal relationship with the cards. So just as a fast example, I did this exercise myself today, and I'm familiar with the cards. I've studied them. I'm very familiar, especially with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But I'm always amazed when I do this exercise, I see things that I never noticed before, or something in particular really resonates with me on a particular day, maybe not on another day. So today I pulled the Hermit card. Let's hope you can see that. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. Okay, so take a look at the Hermit card there. So today, what particularly struck me about the card is that uniformly gray background. It really struck me today how it's just almost like a backdrop, a curtain of gray. There's nothing to look at, nothing to distract you. And that's the way that the hermit is feeling. He's so inward looking. He's looking in his own heart. He's searching his own mind, that he has no external distractions. Everything that's going on, the action in this card is within, So that was interesting to me today. And also I noticed, the hermit is standing on the top of a mountain here, on a snowy mountain. But he himself quite looks like a mountain. His cloak looks like stone. The peak of his hood looks like a mountain peak. So that gave me the feeling, he is very slow moving. He's looking for an answer, he's looking for wisdom, but he's not in a rush. Calm, searching within. So slow moving as a mountain, but also as reliable, as wise, as mysterious as a mountain. And it also struck me that the main color in this card comes from that golden staff and that golden star within his lamp. And that star is shining out all the wisdom of the hermit, all the experience, the things he's learned, shining out golden out of that lamp. And those two golden items, that made me feel like the wisdom of the hermit is as precious and as pure as gold. So it's just something that really struck me today that I found interesting, because I'm not sure I thought about it in that depth before. So again, I highly recommend this exercise. Take it as a meditation to start your day or to end your day when you need to relax. Take the time to get to know your cards on a personal level. And then after that, you can tackle the books. You can do the solid studying, but it's really important to build up that personal connection with your cards. And that's something you'll carry with you whenever you do a tarot reading for yourself or for someone else. So again, thanks for listening. I'm Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot. If you'd like information about me and my tarot services and my tarot accessories and products, then please visit my site at innergoddesstarot.com. Thanks, and I look forward to exploring the cards with you again soon. Bye.